So the newest update and paid DLCs for Warriors Apex just dropped a few days ago, promising new playable characters, new game mode, and bosses and so much more. And while I enjoyed the new DLCs, I think it's hella overpriced, which is pretty much on par with anything Koei ever put out, but still. But first, let's talk about what kind of contents the DLCs offer. There's basically two sets of DLC this time around, the Dynasty Warriors Origins Collab content set and the other character version set. The Origins Collab contents are also divided to two subsets, with one containing the Origins mode and Ziluan as a playable character, and the other containing Origins versions of Zhangjiu, Dongzhuo, and Luibu. The other character version contents are also further divided into 4 faction subsets, but you can always buy everything in a bundle. Dividing the DLC contents into small sets like this is certainly a choice, I guess, but I digress. The progression of Origins mode is fairly similar to the original mode of the game, which has you fight through waves of enemies until you reach the end of a region and face a boss. The Origins mode though does offer a few new things to spice things up. At the beginning of each run, you can choose to have another character as companion. True to the companion system in Dynasty Warriors Origins, you can choose to change into this companion mid-battle, provided this gauge right here is currently full. I never quite cared for the option to change into your companion in Origins, and I still don't care about it in Warriors Apex. The companion in Apex though does offer their available emblems to give you a head start in the run, as well as new unique passive bonuses differ from the one they offer when you summon them during a run. Each companion also has a bond gauge that you can raise to unlock an extra new bonus, so there's a lot of things to grind out if you are into those sort of things. Also, side note here, but you obviously can't run into the character that you chose as a companion during a run. The Origins versions of Zhangjiu, Dongzhuo, and Luibu count as separate characters from their mainline versions though for some reason, which is kinda weird considering the game counts Yukimura and Major Yukimura as one character, but hey, I'm not complaining. In Origins, the amount of stages within a region has been changed. The first region still has 8 stages, but the second one only has 7. The third has 6 and it keeps decreasing from there, so there are less chances to gather supporting officers through the sapling trees by normal means, giving a subtle but noticeable change in game progression. To make up for it, during a run you might come across portals with Origins flags. Clearing a stage that has these flags let you meet Origins versions of the leader characters, which offer various bonuses like Dongzhuo, who take away your treasures but offers crystal beads in return, giving you more chance to get supportive officers later down the line. Actually, I would go so far as to say that these bonuses more than make up for the fewer stages in Origins mode, as they are pretty much variants of allowing you to search for the officers with the emblems of your choice more easily, and thus helping you complete the character build of your choice with more ease. And finally, the biggest change that Origins mode offers is replacing the demon bosses with the companion characters from Origins. The game has been out for a year now, and disregarding Ruinous Goma, the movesets of the original demon bosses aren't that complex, so seeing the presence of new bosses is a very welcoming change of pace. Their movesets are also a lot more fun to engage with in my opinion. So all in all, even if there's little modifications in the main run progression, the few tweaks to how you can gain passive bonuses here and there do change how you could potentially approach each run. But is it that big of a game changer that is worth spending $17 US? Your mileage may vary on this one. I did buy the DLC and did enjoy it, but I'm firmly in the camp that your money is better spent elsewhere here. What about the new Origins playable characters though, you're probably asking? All I could say is that they're fun, really fun even. But all the new characters added after launch all are, and the other ads were all free, so this is not a very compelling sales pitch for the Origins DLC characters. I do like how they rework the Origins movesets to fit more with Apex combat, instead of just lazily copy and paste the existing movesets though. I especially like how Ziluan can pull out different weapons depending on which strong attack he's doing, and depending on which weapon he's having, his muso attack changes, so bonus points for creativity there. That said though, seeing as how the base game already has well over 100 characters, with almost all of them being already very fun to play as, Unless you really want to play as the Origins characters or just don't want to see the roster being incomplete, it is best to wait for a sale. Then about those other character version sets, this one is easy, skip them as they're basically glorified skins. They do change the unique traits and unique tactics of the characters, but otherwise the characters still retain their existing various 8-bit movesets. So, to summarize the review, Number 1. The Origins Collab main content set offers a new mode and one new character in Zero One, but the new mode itself doesn't offer enough changes to justify a buy. Number 2. The Origins playable character set, very fun additional characters, but the base game already has more than enough characters for you to have fun with, so maybe wait for a sale. Number 3. The other character version set, basically clarified skins, easy skip. If you do decide to buy any of these DLCs, it is best that you buy them with the mindset that you are supporting the developers instead of expecting massive game-changing content, and maybe you will find more value to the money you have spent, but that's just my opinion. Here, hoping the next update or DLCs offer much better content when they do come around. I still have very high hope for the future of the game. It is unexpectedly very fun when you can click with the rhythm of the game.